Hello and welcome back to episode 6 of my Conan Exiles Twitch series. I did start the stream earlier, but my microphone wasn't connected and I was looking in the wrong spot. But now I've reconnected it and I've started the stream again now. Okay, so from where we left off last stream, we got to the new base spot, which is here in, was it F5 or F5 and F4. Yeah, just these two squares here. So as I said last stream, I am going to be trying to keep to the at least one stream a week. I know this is cutting it close because it's Saturday today, so it's almost the end of the week, but yeah, so so we've got the two crocodiles and a bunch of that stuff. So yeah, I reckon I'll bring our barkeeper with, which also will still need a name for. Now I've just got to try and go through here because this route takes you through quite a lot of enemies, or the rock guys, and there's no way to go through there without aggravating some. Usually I go through on a horse so I can outrun them, but I suppose I can always fight if I have to. Yeah, I'll try and avoid it. Okay, and that went straight out. Well, the plan just immediately failed. I may be able to outrun them. But I am... Oh no, my stamina is back. So I believe just over here was where the base was. Oh, great. There's quite a few following now. I'll try and kill some of them. I forgot how powerful my weapon was. Probably could have actually killed all of them that were following. Now I've got to lose some weight. I suppose for the moment I can always just get rid of or swap the daggers from the barkeeper's inventory. Not like the barkeeper will really use them though. Okay, so now I'm wondering whether to just move this over so you don't have to come back to this spot. I suppose I could always place down one of the those creatures that we got. So it's first off, I'll set home there. I'll get all of our followers to follow. Not saying that we won't set stuff up here as well, but our main base will be all the way at the other spot. Because we'll most definitely have to come back here for some of these resources that we've got. But yeah, I suppose what I can do is I'll bring the gold with. So this is our resource follow. Oh, buck is our resource deer. Didn't I also have a gazelle? Where? Follows. Yeah, the gazelle. If I hide the others from the map. Oh, and our gazelle is all the way over there. Luckily, we've got a sleeping bag, so if I do die and it's not urgent, I'll just go to there instead. Oh, okay, 5 points into agility. Next, I'll do grit. I was going to do grit first, wasn't I? Oh, can't change that now. So, what was I doing? Getting the stuff into the followers. I reckon I'll leave behind all the unnecessary stuff, like just the building stuff that we've picked up along the way. Okay, so the barkeeper doesn't need the these good armor. So what I'll do is I'll give the first off, let me check what the our fighter's armor level is. Okay, he's got better armor already. So I'll just give it to our armorer for now. Oh, what did I just drop? Okay, I still need that axe. No, there's no point giving those to the barkeeper. Jafari is better armor. So yeah, I'll give that to and put that back. Okay. What else don't we need? Suppose at the moment I'm not using the feathers, so I'll just hang on to them for the moment. I will take all of the ore from here and here, though. No, it's buck. I suppose I can... If I use a shellback... Because, should have a pretty big inventory. Or I suppose they're actually more or less the same. I reckon I'll leave all the already done ones in there, and I'll move all the baby ones into the into our shellback. You know, I reckon, since I have a feeling I'm not going to get a name anytime soon, I reckon I'll just call this guy Scales. It's a simple name, but at least not going to go unnamed. I reckon I'll see what happens later on in the stream, but maybe I'll try and sort out names for our 3 followers. I reckon I shall take the throw wheel away and move all the supplies from it into our deer. I'll move that to the other inventory. What else was... Okay, suppose we can do that, and give that to them. I reckon if I drop these, take that, and because we can always sort out a new animal pen over at the other place then, now that that one's destroyed. And I'll put the... Oh, great, now I have to go all the way back down. Oh, I haven't made Scales follow me. What I'll do is I'll place it in the center of the floor first, and then I can always find a new spot. Or not. I'll give it one more try, and then if it doesn't work again, we'll leave it. One more try. This seems like it's the middle of nowhere. Okay, yeah. I guess that's not going to happen then. I reckon since... No, I'll leave it. But I will make another bed, though. Because then this one will become irrelevant, and the other one will become the main bed. So it's not a too long journey, so it shouldn't be too hard to get back here. So on YouTube, I've tried to... Well, I'm trying out the new YouTube created thumbnails. So I've done it for the episode 5. I'll do it again for this one, but if people don't, or if you guys don't like it, then I shall swap it back to trying to do it myself instead. Because it's not the most hard thing to do, but if the thumbnails turn out better with the I think it's AI created based on the, I'm not sure if it scans the video or something, but yeah, it didn't look too bad. But yeah, I'll still create the one that I had planned as well, because, well, it wasn't actually a too bad photo. What I might do is actually turn it into a thumbnail, and then maybe for this video, leave it, unless I find a good thumbnail option. I reckon that should be everything. But yeah, oh, that should be in this box. I'm not sure if my voice is sounding a bit dry, so give me a second, I'll just drink. Okay, yeah, I think that sounds a bit better now. So if I head back towards the main base, or to where our base will be. So I've got everyone following me. So there might be a couple rock noses, but hopefully we don't have to encounter many. I can't remember since it's, if I mentioned it last stream or if I mentioned it another time, but I've been playing Spider-Man again because I'm not going to record it, but because, well, I think I'm almost 70% through the game, but I might, when it comes on discount on Steam, get the game again, and maybe I'll try to do it again on here, but that's if you guys want to see me play Spider-Man again, because it will probably, unless I use or get a controller, it will probably be on keyboard and mouse, so it might be a bit worse to watch, so I might wait until I get a controller that I can use primarily on the computer. Sorry if you couldn't hear that clearly through the battle scene. Okay, okay, yeah, give me 1 second. Okay, yeah, I'm back. So if I set home for all of these, for all of our followers, so that should sort it all out for them. What I'll do is I'll place down Buck already, because, well, Buck has all of our Supplies, and now Buck is floating. I suppose that could be a good thumbnail. Okay, well, I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to try and take a proper photo for the moment, but, well, at least he's still accessible. Now I'll hang on to our fighter. Does the armorer wander back to the other place? No, it seems that the armorer is fine. So what I might do is craft a... Yeah, what I'll do is I'll just place a furnace and... Suppose I'll do a armorer's bench as well. Then this follower should stay in this area, but also we also will have a few stuff already set up. I reckon I'll use wood as the fuel source for now because it's just going to be quicker. I'll put all of our ores in here as well.
I owe you much, but I am wasted as a fighter.
Suppose I can always start making some brick as well. And I shall also place down my bed. Okay. So, well, currently I'm a little bit lost on what I should do, but let me just see if I can craft some chests. Because if I can... Do I not have wood? Not sure why sometimes it does that and sometimes it works perfectly fine. But yes, I shall drop all of these stuff into here. Oh, I suppose I should also make a tannery. But that requires bark. Never mind, I shall leave the tannery for now. But, you know what I'll actually do is craft a wheel of pain. Because I can always leave, I don't have to keep it here for the moment, but at least I will have one. Yeah, I'll keep it over here. Yeah, just so... Oh, I've got to drink. Yep, so... Well, I can place the gruel and stuff away for now. Oh, that was the other thing. Was the animal pen. Okay, now this should be the final thing. What I'll do is, instead of putting another shellback on, I shall put a crocodile on instead. I will make sure to put the shellback on next, but just until the these guys are done. Yeah, so we have a floating deer and a temporary base setup. So I'm just wondering what name we should give this guy. Because I'm not the greatest at naming, as I've said before. But I'll think about it, but whilst we continue doing things, because otherwise it'll be sitting there doing nothing, which will not be the greatest thing to do. And I reckon one thing, maybe to just level our fighter up, because he's only level 6, is we'll fight the camp. And I'm going to try and stream on a different day, because I have a feeling that the weekend, especially later on the weekend, people aren't going to be watching stream, or at least my stream at the moment. Well, currently I've got 0 views on Twitch, so it'll probably be a better idea to leave it start early in the week. But yeah, I'm kind of just rambling at the moment, but okay, so I still don't have the other thing from the cleaver. Oh, skinning knife, that was it. I might try and oh, what was that? That was strange. Oh, it's doing it again. Okay, there we go. And I forgot what I was going to say. Well, anyway. Let's continue fighting the camp. Oh, okay, this is not going well. I'm glad that I bring my thrall along. Oh. Okay, maybe now I'll be able to heal. So how much damage do bone claws do? 4. Okay, that is not the greatest. So chest on this side. No, just this one. I can look through that later on. But let's just kill the rest of the camp for now. Wait, have I already used... Yeah, I've already unlocked that stuff. I'm not sure what learning the languages actually does, but I've learned them in a couple of words, and I've never found out the use of them. Maybe because I haven't really attempted many dungeons or um, anything except just building easily, and I usually play the game safe, mostly because I get distracted and forget what I'm doing. But yeah, yeah, I really hope that I can find something that I'll be able to do, because originally I had a plan for this, for what I was going to be doing today, but now I have kind of forgotten that plan. Oh, I should probably make a fire, because then I'll be able to actually not get rid of, but cook the food. That's the word, cook. I suppose. Actually, no. If I do this instead. Okay, if I get my follower to wait over there. The main thing that annoys me about this game is, with the enhanced version, it didn't annoy me as much in the legacy version, but the building placements, they can be a bit annoying. I reckon I'll swap the barkeeper's name to just Barkeep for now. Not that it's really a name, it's just easier to go with. And same for the armorer. I'll just remove the Stygian part and just have Armorer 2. And also same for the fighter. Just so it can at least say they have a name that's not what it used to be. So, yes, you've got Buck, Scales, Barkeep, Armorer 2, and Fighter 2. I suppose... Is there room in the deer? Yes, there is. Oh, and I should probably move these items into the chest. And then I can bring Scales with. and leave the two baby animals inside of Buck. Yeah, because if I leave them with Buck, then I can level up skills and also our fighter too. Then we can at least have two higher level followers. The camp will not have regenerated yet, but there's quite a few other options over here. And I can always on the way get some more supplies and stuff. And I'll probably also have to give Scales some food as well. If I can find a bush, then I'll get the... I'm not sure if... Is it fiber or is it... it is... Yeah, plant fiber. So hyenas or rock guys. Let's just go rock guys for now, because we can always also get some iron from them as well. Okay,
Feast upon you!
what I'll do is I'll swap all of this stuff into Scales' as inventory. I reckon I'm not going to attempt that place with our followers at the moment, because they might survive, but just to be safe. And it's a long walk back to over there. Well, not super long, but not the shortest walk either.
Who are you, Shadow?
I forgot how powerful those birds were. Let's just heal and then I'll continue to the other ones. Oh, I do have a knife. Okay, so they've also got some raw meat, and I'll leave these spider behind because there's not much use. Oh. So that gives me plus, well, increases my armor by 40 and stamina by 20, which is pretty good. Should only be a couple more in this camp. Yep, so there's a... oh. I didn't even see that he was knocked. After this guy's dead, I'll go to the bush and get some fiber. But first, the chest. I'll grab that. The throwing knife I actually found wasn't too bad. I'm not sure if it was no, it was in a different world, but it wasn't a too bad tool. I'd never used it before, and it was because it just replaces your shield. Oh, great. I'll look at trying to get him a better food source later on. Because if I remember correctly, it was... Yep, just tap the shield button. It's just annoying that it doesn't go straight back to your hotbar. Oh, it's already been 46 minutes. That's gone by most kind of quickly. Yeah, sorry if this is a bit more of a boring stream. Next stream I'm going to try and get a plan. So it's, yeah, because this was the other option that was going to be the base. It's a nice area, but resources are quite lacking. The other place, it's lacking on wood, but it's not too far to get more. Whereas here, I don't think you can chop down that tree, but it's also surrounded by hyenas. And you can go straight down to the river, but you go down a cliff, which isn't the best method. Okay, yeah, let's take out this guy. What I'll do is I'll unlock this one. But I could have saved it if I needed weapon repair kits, but we've got enough, I reckon. And that one I'm not going to do because it's just armor repair kits, which I'll save for now. Oh, there's another one. I didn't realize there was that. Well, okay, at least we got another option. So that one, need to create a fireball cauldron, which shouldn't be too hard to do. And also got to create heavy armor for the expert armorer. Now this would be a good thing to learn, because I've regretted putting some stuff onto some armors before. Supply materials, that's always a good thing to get. Or the reinforced wood box. I'm going to make that my main journey because all I have to do is craft a table and chair, which I'm most likely going to forget if I don't do that. Convert a crafter. After I've done the homesteader, I will do the throw taker. I reckon if I start to head back over, because I might head back towards where the old base is and go into the cave where I get all the weapons from. This cave right here, the Shaleback Hollow, which leads to the cave of Kurak, I believe, which is just at the end. Either that or this is, you can enter cave from here, I'm not quite sure. We also have to go into this cave as well. I can't exactly remember what was in there. I remember that there's a cave right here, and right next to the entrance is a what's it called? A emote, that's it.
I will feast upon you.
Okay, so Scales is level 3 and Fighter 2 is level 7. So we're not doing too bad on leveling up our thralls. Oh, maybe the town has got all of its people back. Yeah, and I've got to refill my water. Have I unlocked the... Okay, it just feels like the hunger and thirst is going down quite a lot quicker, even though I've got the expertise to 5 already. Oh, the camp has got... Oh, respawn. Probably could have taken that archer since they were level 3. I reckon if I see anyone that's a high level, I will call my thralls away. Oh, okay. Okay, I will have to well, heal my bat. No, not a bat, the club. I suppose it is technically also a bat, but yeah, I'll most definitely have to create a better stairway, because on that side, more over here, it's not too hard to get up, but from over there, it's a bit of a nuisance. I suppose I could always craft a elevator or something. So at least we'll be getting one more throw. Where is my... Oh, there's the construction hammer. I reckon if I do one more furnace... And then I'll put the... Where's the... Oh, there. Did I not take the stone? Or am I just not seeing it? Okay, I don't know where the stone has disappeared to. I'll take that stone out of there. Do I have any... Nope, no wooden there. Okay, I'll most definitely also have to sort out another storage, another storage box. But for now, I reckon I could either go down this way and around, or I could go back round and then grab the stuff. Yeah, because that's the spider cave there. No, yeah, that's the spider cave, then camp. That's where we want to go. That's where the base is. I reckon I'll just go back around the regular way. And then I can take out the rock noses that's on the way. And I can also... But that's the only benefit, really. And I think it will be probably longer to go round or down and round than to just go round.
I will feast upon you.
we are almost there, so just got to get water, go to the camp that is, well, not camp, the cave that is not too far. And there's the pile of loot on the other side. I reckon that, oh, I keep looking onto the rabbit. Yes, I reckon I'll at least bring Scales with us. Because then he can carry everything that we get.
I will drink your blood.
But actually I might have to leave Scales behind because he is yeah, down strikes too, so at 3 strikes character will die upon losing all health. Yeah, so he won't come back if he can die once more and then he's gone for good. So it's very slowly going down. So probably by the time the stream ends, he may have it back down to 1. I'll bring him with, but I have a feeling I will be sending him back to camp. There's no need to go back up there, I don't believe. And I can always take on the crocodiles that's down here whilst I'm here. Okay, so there's the cave just right there. So I've just got to try and run straight through. No, I didn't do get water.
I will feast upon you.
Yeah, I can't remember if I just said this or not, but sorry about the not talking a lot in this stream. I'm hoping that next stream I will get back to how it usually is, because I usually talk more than this, or at least a bit more than this. There we go, got both of our followers here. Oh, it was worth a try. Just have to go for the regular way. And I still don't know how to get rid of this corruption. I know that it's slowly goes away, but I'd appreciate if someone could tell me how to get rid of it, because it would be quite helpful. Oh, a steel hatchet. Yeah, I'll just take all of it for now, and then I can sort through later on. Okay, there should just be this one. Yep, there we go. Now the only thing left to do is to climb up and then get out of this cave. So now I've been streaming for an hour. I'm gonna try and go for maybe half an hour longer at least, or 20 minutes to half an hour longer at least, because last stream was one of my shortest streams, which if they're gonna just be an hour long, they might as well just do a YouTube video instead, or not do it as a stream. But yeah, oh great, now I've just got to outrun the annoying shalebacks, which they're fast, but oh. Last time luring them to the crocodiles did nothing, and well, there's no crocodiles there to lure them towards anyway, so I'll just go past them for now. You know, whilst I'm already out here and going into caves, I might just go into this, I'm not quite sure what the name is. Are they still following, or? Nope, that is good. If I remember correctly, there was nothing in this cave, but I might as well just enter it, just to... Oh no, this is the crystal cave, wasn't it? But I cannot mine the crystal. Oh no, there we go. Just gotta go for the tiny crystal clumps. Or not. Oh, there's quite a lot of them in here. I'll grab a bit more crystal, then I'll head back up. Yeah, because it's just crystal in this cave. Yeah, I'll dump the crystal into scales and then head back up. There's a whole pile, I might as well. Yeah, I don't believe there's any point in us going back to there. Oh, that was the other thing, wasn't it? Got to collect some wood. What should my next point into? Suppose, health is what I'm struggling with at the moment. Because I seem to be losing quite a bit of health without realizing. We've got a barkeeper. I've got some other bars that I don't have to unlock, so I might do that instead. I won't do it just yet, but I will unlock the Tinkerer's Bench soon. Might be worth unlocking the Savage Armor. That's what I just looked at, wasn't it? Oh no, I just looked at the Apprentice Armorsmith. Because I believe I added this last time, but I have also added the SH. I can't remember the full title, but yeah, the SH building stuff. So it adds kind of like scaffolding stuff, floorings, like tiles and stuff to blend in with the ground if you're on a flat surface. That's the option. Also smaller versions of the base game builds, not the DLCs or the store items, just the regular. I think it's got some alterations to the regular stuff and some like smaller pillars and that. What I reckon is for next stream I might either just tap the mic by accident. Yeah, I might either go into and let me just turn the game volume down for a minute, just whilst I'm talking, just so it's not super loud, so you don't know. But anyway, I might do the base building, but in the creative world, just to like get ideas of what to build and stuff. Which I'm not the most experienced at building in Conan at the moment. I think I'm getting better, but I have already created a creative world, which all I've done currently is get the palette for the stone part of the build. That's it. I just had a quick look through. So I might, at the end of this stream, if I can't think of anything else to do, just quickly go through, show the palette and the area from a sky view and that, but yeah, so that's what I might do. Oh, why can't I move? It's not that. Oh, it could be that. Yes, it was that. Now to fight everything on the way back. I might raise the volume again a bit, but after Seabugs. When I was looking over at the volume earlier, it was the same as my voice, which is probably going to make it not the easiest to hear. At least for this stream, unlike last stream, the volume of the game was actually turned on, which helps a bit more for watching the stream. Because I apologize for that last stream, because I only realized at the very end of the stream. But at least that stream I was talking more, so it wouldn't be complete silence. Okay, so we are almost back. And it seems more from all my streams so far, it's that I talk more towards the end of the stream, which... Oh, I have no stamina. Because it would be a lot better if I could start talking more towards the beginning of the stream. Because it might be a bit better, but yeah. Now I'm just rambling again. Okay. Okay, let's go take on these two. I'll have to see if there's another game that I can stream. Because originally it was going to be Marvel Rivals was what I was originally going to be streaming before I started playing Conan Exiles, but it's not. Well, I haven't played Marvel Rivals properly in a few months now. Well, not really this year. I've not played much Marvel Rivals, so I'm probably going to not do that for the actual stream, but I'll have a look through my games and see if there's one that will be a good option for the stream. Okay, what I reckon I shall do is I'll place scales down there again. Oh, and I shall... Oh no, I put into buck, didn't I? Yes, there we go. Shall put a shell back into here, and then next stream I'll put the or depending if I do creative world next stream, I shall put the other crocodile on. Yes. So I managed to get our fighter to level 8 and scales to level 5. Oh, I should probably put this into the forge. And another thing that would probably help is if I put fuel into the into the things. Okay, fuel source, split it, and then start the fire. Okay, so, you know, what I might do is, before I stop the stream, since it is almost been an hour and a half since I started the stream, so I shall, swap into the creative world quickly. And so, give me a second, I shall swap it over, and then, yep, okay, yep, see you guys in a second. Okay, let me swap it back. Okay, here we go, in the creative world. So, this was the original one that I was going to go for, which is the arena building stuff, which is good, but when you swap over to the... Oh, okay, it's not going to let me do that, but if I just do this, then I can show more. So with the pillars, you can do that, but then you have to do a overtop, so you give it a roof, which I could just not include the pillars at all, which is alright, but it just looks like there should be something there. So what I'll do is I shall leave that and swap to the reinforced stone, which there's a lot more options for, because not only is it also included in the SH building stuff, so you can get the quarter pillars as well that you can use as like little tops for like these sorts of things. Oh, this is the center pillar. There we go. Something more like that. And it also blends in more of the sandy environment. So I was thinking something kind of like this, because up here we can do, since there's the camp there, we can have like a wall sort of thing going along from here to there. This just goes up, so if I just do a kind of example wall, I will probably, well, most definitely redo this, because it's not too bad, but it could be a bit straighter. Yeah, something like that. So it goes along along here, and then it will go up like maybe 3 blocks, and then connect to there. So either just have a wall or have a whole building. Since this is a pretty flat area, I could just do a wall and then have a kind of maybe a blacksmith or a tavern sort of thing, because I'm reckoning, since we've also got this area up here which is also pretty flat, could have a main secure building, and then have like a whole town of where we spend most of our time, but then have either aerial stuff, so then we can have, I'm not sure if you can get anything that can fly in this game, because like I said before, I haven't really progressed the furthest in the game yet. So yeah, but it's got a pretty nice area. It can also connect to over here, which is got quite a few rocks, but also some rock noses and another easy access to the camp down here. So you can do quite a few different options, and then also have since it's a pretty huge area, I could just cut it off there, so just do a sort of wall that goes either straight to over there, or I could do there, and then there, and I could even continue the wall around there, or if I want, I could just do a flooring sort of thing, or just a tiny barricade so you don't fall off the edge. And then I could still have stuff there, but maybe more just like have a camp where it can have all the excess fighter thralls, or maybe just have farming stuff, since it's a big area, so there's a lot of possibilities. And then you've also got over here, which is, I haven't been to this or looked over in this spot, but it's, yeah, so you have a pretty good supply of iron, so you could technically build like a sort of iron mining area, so you could put some scaffolding and that there, so you can have barrels and stuff that you can fill with iron, do stairs going up, and have books. So you can use that, or I believe I have where is it? Okay, I don't know where I put it, but there's somewhere here is the scaffolding blocks, because it's somewhere around here. No, those are just shelves. Okay, yeah. Well, it's somewhere. But I hope you are getting more the idea of... Oh, here we go. Scaffolding. It's not the biggest scaffolding, but... Because, I'll see, but I might get this because it also has some kind of scaffolding like stuff, but it also has pebble foundation sort of things, and well, I can do like a winery sort of thing, which will be good for the just general area. But yeah, so if I do like that. I've never actually built with these scaffoldings before, so sorry if it's a bit... Ah, okay. Oh, there's probably a gap in the floor. That is probably why. Well, not a gap, just a lower part. Okay, well, yeah, sort of the idea is just have scaffolding going up, maybe proper stairs, and then iron farm here. I'm not sure if it's quicker to run or if it's quicker to fly, but yeah, so this will be the basic design for the perimeter walls. So it will blend in relatively with the stone. It's a bit more yellow, so it could stand out more. And then I was thinking, because I saw, first of all, where's the, here we go. I saw somewhere there's a building of like a medieval sort of town which used the Nemedian bricks and stuff, and then for the second floor it used, where's the, no, the, oh, Yamatai, stuff, the Yamatai walls, because it kind of looks like, my brain has kind of gone a bit, I can't remember the names, but it basically just looks like the how medieval houses used to kind of look, with the white stuff where it has a solid base. Some had the white as just the whole house, but it usually has stone around the foundation, and then above it is more, I believe, clay with white rims around it, sort of. Sorry if it's not making much sense, but yeah, that's the kind of idea. It looks better, or much better, once it's actually complete, but it's, I suppose you could technically, no, if that's for the castle wall, you could use that as just like the arena flooring as just paving around the whole area. Unless there's a better one that looks like just floor. That looks... That's just for... Well, actually, I suppose it could technically work. But it could pass as just grass that's been walked over quite a bit, but yeah, actually, there we go, because I've got that's the wooden version. That's a flattened grass, but I suppose you could use these two together, because then it looks like flattened grass and then proper proper grass. And then if you did do a more broken down thing, you could use the ruined pieces. Because these are more... Well, I think they're practically the exact same as Nemedian stuff, aren't they? Yeah, it's the exact same pattern, which is kind of cool. It would be cool if there was other versions as well, but yeah, oh, and then there's also this one that should blend in more with the surrounding areas. And this is also cool because it's like all the natural stuff like over there, the natural spawning structures that's like ancient, which is a cool thing that's added with the SH stuff. Yeah, because then they've got... Wow, that's cool. I think that there might even be bigger ones that usually spawn naturally. Well, they're not natural, but the already pre-done buildings for the game. But yeah, so that's the kind of brief look at what I've done, because I think I'm most definitely going to go with this as the theme, because I think this is the strongest base game building stuff, because I believe you have to unlock this in order to build any of this. So it's... yeah, but let me just go back over here. Yeah, so thanks for watching. This is, at least this time, it's been a not short stream. Yeah, so thank you all for watching, and hopefully you all enjoyed. So next time, most likely, we'll be experimenting with the building of the base in the creative world. Either that or continuing something in the main world. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and bye.